very good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on it. I am Miriam Emekamadi. Happy Eid al-Maulud to our Muslim brothers. President Muhammad Buhari is asking for increased cooperation and collaboration against insecurity in the country. In his message on the occasion of Eid Abuja, to brainstorm on how to reduce the disease burden in Nigeria. Rosemary Motalambila reports.
The seminar is aimed at increasing the level of health awareness by introducing cervical and breast cancer education into the regular activities of NYSC orientation program across the country and also promote regular medical checks. President of the OC, Abdullahi Aliu Rufai, and other guests stated that the seminar is part of the strategic effort to educate Nigerians, especially the youth.
It's an OCA Foundation's initiative that offers a highly subsidized or outright free digital cervical cancer screening for Nigerians.
Early detection helps because, one, we are building a culture, a consciousness that at all times, clinically, largely it could be resolved.
If we lose wellness, what else do we have? We may have every other thing, have all the money in the world, have all the contacts in the world, but when health and wellness are out of it, then we have lost everything.
We in the NOA are trying as much as possible to work with the rural communities, especially the community leadership.
Awareness is one of the most important things you can have in the management of cancer, go around the entire country.
Kidney disease is a common problem affecting 10% of the world's population. The kidneys are small but powerful bean-shaped organs that perform many important functions. Kidneys are responsible for filtering waste products and releasing hormones that regulate blood pressure. Despite these key functions of the kidneys, the organ can become damaged in numerous ways.
What we need is not more medications, but more information, because knowledge is the best prescription.
When the kidneys are not working properly, waste builds up in the blood, including waste products from food. Kidneys filter waste and extra fluid out of the bloodstream, so they are removed from the body. Dr. John Tor
have to take the body back to the normal or the physiologic pH, and this is not a quick fix. It's something that in integrative medicine we say is not a quick fix. You are not just looking at shooting one drug and then expect a miracle overnight. You have to do a lot of things. You have to do what we call detoxification. We have to do what we call cell membrane optimization or stabilization. Then we have to give the body the right nutrients, what we call intravenous infusions.
Research shows that common symptoms related to kidney disease are swollen ankles or feet, increased need to urinate, fatigue and lack of focus, muscle cramps, and loss of appetite. Asabi Tenim Williams, NTA News.
And away from health, the Federal Capital Territory Administration has called for multidisciplinary efforts in tackling the growing cases of road crashes in the territory. The FCT Minister of State Ramatu Tijani Aliu made the call at the flag-off of the strategic Ifeanyi Ezumba reports that the event was convened by the coalition of partners of the Nigerian Medical Association.
The nation's capital is ranked second position on the Federal Road Safety Corps Statistical Digest for the first quarter of 2021 road traffic accidents. FCT Minister of State Ramatu Tijani Aliu represented, while making reference to data from the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, pointed that causative factors of road crashes in the FCT are multifaceted, just as she regretted that many lives have been lost.
Even loss of precious promising lives are valuable properties, given the state of our roads in FCT, which in terms of good working condition is second to none in the whole.
Against violation of traffic. To step up my enforcement driver, people also have to be responsible.
Chairman, FCT Nigeria Medical Association, Job Amadu, decried the wave of one-way violation of traffic and pledged to sustain the campaign.
We are here today to call ourselves to order, to reawaken ourselves so that we start this campaign and continue it and sustain it. It's not just going to end in all this fanfare. We are going to go beyond this.
He also warned that until all stakeholders start walking the talk, making so many arrests and making people pay for traffic offences, Nigerians will not stop violating.
Meanwhile, in spite of several warnings and risks involved, commercial motorcyclists, popularly known as Okada riders, have continued to engage in reckless riding, taking one way which is against the traffic to their
FCT Road Safety Corps records show 139 deaths, with many left handicapped or in terrible condition of health. Yet, the recklessness of motorcyclists on Nyanya Maraba Road down to Karu continues.
Assuming that this road has been expanded since about it, you see. So that is why people are deciding.
Among the Okada riders, we have made our recommendation to government as to the other measure that must be taken if we are going to have a final end to these activities of Okada riders in the FCT.
The daily influx of people into the FCT has also been attributed to the increased traffic lawlessness of commercial motorcyclists on this axis.
Apart from the intent, we are now
mental human right that should be availed to every child, irrespective of age and nationality. To educate a girl child means to train her mind, character, and abilities. This is what the Roseborn Empowerment Initiative tends to achieve.
We have decided to take up responsibility of giving a voice to people who don't have voice and to empower people that have been underserved in the rural communities. We need to educate the girl's child. You see what happens in the social...
Speakers at the event says that the importance of education in the life of a girl child cannot be overemphasized. As the saying goes, if you educate a girl child, you educate a nation. They describe as a woman with passion for the girl child and the less privileged.
By my statistics, we partner with
for these girls.
We learn about also how to maintain ourselves from diseases.
Thank you for showing us this education, and we are glad to have you.
Any form of rape and gender-based violence is a crime against humanity.
We are here in this work to support this cut off, that's genital mutilation, in which it affects most of the girl child.
It is believed and hoped that every child is effectively catered for. Rosemary Molteleng Bilal, NTA News.
Volunteering is an act performed by an individual or group freely giving time. And
volunteering being the act of rendering selfless services without pay for a state, married and father of two, with both parents still alive. He told NTA News his passion for humanitarian services, helping road users and motorists by filling potholes.
I look for sand to fill them. I get 10 naira, 20 naira, and at the end of the day, I get like 1,000, 2,000, and I send to my family in Zamfara.
Some motorists and passers-by commended his efforts and called on others to emulate him.
We encourage more of this. I myself, and we
while a sachet is 20 naira against 10 naira, some of the buyers and sellers comment on the reason.
Say the material they are used to do the water is too expensive, and they are paying bills for NEPA bills, they are paying workers. At the end of the day, they don't have much profit, so they have to increase it.
They buy pure water, 10 naira, 20 naira now, but we want to make buy 10 naira. They know the green now, 10 naira. You know good, make buy 20 naira.
Others say the price affects only the buyers, while the sellers enrich themselves, adding to the economy. Deborah Gazajin Micah, NTA News.
And now sports. Super Falcons of Nigeria talks tough as a qualifier, as English FA got fined for stadium hooliganism. Details with Abdullahi Ajiya on Sports Brief.
At the ongoing 6th National Youth Games in Ilorin, Kwara State, Mariam Kimber of Team FCT won gold in the plus 47 kg karate, beating Nasarawa's Christabel Daniels in the final, adding to the overall medal of FCT, who claimed 3 out of the 4 medals in karate. FCT with 74 athletes are participating in 18 games at the annual grassroots sporting event. Preparatory to the rivalry encounter, team captain Aziza Tushwala says Nigeria's senior female national team, the Super Falcons, are battle ready on Wednesday at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Lagos, to clash with the Black Queens of Ghana in a 2-legged encounter for the African Nations Cup qualifier, with the return leg slated on Sunday in Ghana. The winner over the €100,000 over lack of order and discipline inside and around the stadium. The European football's governing body ruled that England must play their next 2 home matches in a UEFA competition behind closed door following disorder at